Summer is here, and with the soaring temperatures, some pet owners are wondering, do I need to shave my dog to make sure they're safe and cool during this summer heat? Well, to clear up any myths, we are back here at Final Victory Rescue. We are back here with Michael with a new furry friend. Who is this sweet man?
This is Roman. He is a stray that came out of Sumter County.
Yes.
He's sweet. I mean, he is really a sweet dog. He's an easy dog. He is a great house dog. I mean, he is a dog that just wants to be your best friend. He is a dog that loves everybody. And I was telling you a little bit about it earlier. He's great, honestly, a great average dog. Like he doesn't stick out a ton.
I know.
He's pretty, he's cute, he's a fantastic dog, but he's just a very easy dog. He's one that settles in very quickly. He's one that will just go with the flow. You know, you're not gonna have a lot of troubles or difficulties. He's not one that stands out in the crowd a lot, but he's not one that is ever a bad choice. He's a really great dog.
I mean, he's so calm. He came out here, first of all, he was ready for the camera.
Yep.
He definitely was. He is so sweet and just very laid back. But he is just one of the dogs that have been here at Final Victory, right?
Yeah, he's just one that's come in and he's never really had any interest on it, which is unfortunate. You know, he's a great dog that needs some interest. But as I said, he's just an easy dog. He's an easier dog. He's a dog that gets along well. And like I said, he's just a very plain dog. You know, he's one that fits in. He's not one that is standing out, jumping at you in the kennel or barking in the kennel. He's one that almost gets overlooked a little bit because he's just very simple.
Well, this is our opportunity, okay? He definitely is standing out here amongst our viewers as well. But one thing we're here to really talk about as well is these summer coats. I know with Roman, he's got to kind of have that short hair. Is this something, especially in this hot summer sun, should we be grooming Roman a little bit more than usual?
Yeah, so with his coat, he's not going to need as much grooming because he's got that shorter hair. The dogs you want to look out for are the dogs with the longer hair, the fluffier hair. You know, the Huskies, the Great Pyrenees, the St. Bernards, those types of dogs, those are one you're going to want to keep a little bit more of an eye on. They have undercoats, or really any dog that has an undercoat. You need to do a good grooming during the summertime to get that undercoat out. So that undercoat is historically how dogs keep warm. So you get these dogs that have these kind of winter type personalities. They were meant for colder weather. They weren't meant for the heat down here. And that undercoat is what gives them the ability to stay warm. And so we need to make sure that we are getting that undercoat taken care of. You know, you're doing a groom, you're getting all that extra fluff out, and your dog will typically shed that out naturally, but you still need to go through, make sure that it's all out. Because, I mean, we've gotten dogs in before that you rub your hand down them, and it's like an entire hand of hair comes out with them, and you gotta make sure that comes off because that's all extra heat on them. But it really depends on what breed of dog you have, what their dog history is. You know, were they a cold weather dog, were they a warm weather dog? A lot of that plays into your dog.
So for here, I mean, I'm not even acclimated to the South Carolina heat already, but for a lot of these dogs, it really just kind of depends on the type of dog as well. What about the environment here too? What if I'm constantly having my dog outside? Should I be doing a little bit more, or?
It's really, as I said, it's really up to the type of dog. And the dog breed also matters. So certain dog breeds you should not shave. If your dog has an undercoat, you do not want to shave that dog because it's going to make their hair grow back in an unnatural way. A lot of times you get their coat is more damaged if you shave that dog. So doing a full shave out on a dog is usually not recommended. Usually their normal grooming standards keeps them plenty cool. One little thing that we've done before, like growing up we had rough collies, so they've got a lot of hair, they have that undercoat, so you can't shave them. You can do a lot of really grooming, thin out their hair a lot, but what we did was we shaved the stomach aspect of them. That way their core temperature can kind of be reduced, they can get that airflow on the underside. If they lay on cooling mats or go into water, they got that lower temperature on their skin, but it's not going to affect their appearance, it's not going to affect their overall coat. So that's something that a lot of people can do with their dogs, is you can thin out their stomach if you have dogs that are having more fur on them, or doodles, you know, dogs that are in that kind of variety. Those are typically shaved. You can shave them like Shih Tzus, doodles. A lot of those with the curlier coats that have the ability to be shaved super easily. You can shave those guys, give them that coolness, that's easy for them.
So for them, kind of as we handle this whole thing, I love the fact that it's a lot easier to just make sure that Roman is being safe there as well. So do you suggest that they talk to their groomer?
Yes, definitely talk to your groomer, talk to your vet, do some history on your dog. Like a dog like Roman, I would have no worry about his coat in this summertime. he's used to it. He's got that shorter coat, that little bit thinner coat.
Yes.
But a dog like a Saint Bernard or a dog like a Great Pyrenees, as I said, talk to your groomer, talk to your vet, see what they can do to kind of make sure that coat is as loose as possible, as fluffy as possible. Just make sure that they have as much going for them as they possibly can, but you don't want to impact the coat integrity and you don't want to impact the dog's health.
I love that idea with kind of going on the stomach too, because that's definitely going to cool them, especially if they jump in the water there too.
Yeah.
Speaking of the water, can all dogs swim? Speaking of clearing up myths, can they all swim?
If you train them to. So
Interesting.
I would say instinctually a dog should be able to swim. Whether or not a dog can actually swim, like you get lots of drownings every year, unfortunately, with pools, with lakes, with rivers. You know, you get dogs that drown quite often. Just like humans, you know, a baby newborn instinctually can swim. If you put that baby in water, they naturally know how to swim, but over time they lose that. So there are dog trainers that will teach your dog to swim, you know, just going to a lake, to a river, to a pool with your dog, supervised, teaching them how to swim is always very important, but it's one of those things, just like humans, your dogs need to learn how to swim. Everybody can doggy paddle, everybody can kind of thrash around in the water. If you call that swimming, is up to you.
That's why I had to ask, like we talk about the doggy paddle, do they actually know all how to doggy paddle? So we're clearing up the myth. The answer is technically no, technically yes.
Yes, naturally yes, technically no.
Yeah.
Train your dogs to swim, wear a life jacket, supervise them, be safe with water just like any other animal.
We're clearing up myths with Michael. I love it. Hey, really quickly before we head on out, talk about what we have behind us.
Yeah, so behind us is our spay neuter van. We were very, very graciously gifted this van. It is amazing. It's got 2 surgical tables, a prep table, it's got kennels inside. It's a mobile clinic on wheels. That's exactly what it is. There are not many like them in the nation, so it's very cool, it's very unique. We've had it for a little bit of time. We are still trying to get it running more and more often. The hard part is finding vets to help us. You know, right now we need more vets that are willing to either donate their time or be able to provide low-cost spays and neuters for both us, for other rescues, for the public. But it is a beast of a unit. It can go anywhere. It's self-leveling. It's got its generators, which you might be able to hear going on right now. We've used it all over the state, both South Carolina and North Carolina. It originally came out of Georgia. It is awesome. We are so graciously blessed. We are very happy to have it running. But as I said, we need more vets for it. You know, that's how you keep a vehicle running. That's how you keep a mobile clinic running, is having more vets. So any of our South Carolina vets that want to partner, want to work on it, want to help us with it, reach out. We would be more than happy to talk to you about it.
Oh, I love that. And what we'll do is we're going to be putting this on our website, WLTX.com, with all of the information about this. So any veterinarians in our area should go ahead and get more information. Michael, thank you so much for letting us be here.
Of course, thank you guys.
We appreciate it. Roman, fantastic dog.
A great dog. I mean, a very good dog.
He's more than average, Michael. More than average. A beautiful dog ready for adoption.